You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, and I don't stand by amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous. You're too marvelous. You're too marvelous for words, like glorious and glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're too marvelous for words. TokenSmart. And glamorous, and that old stack and virus. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough or tell enough. I mean, they're just not swell enough. You're much too much and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary, and so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous. Oh, to tell you you're incredible. To tell you you're too marvelous for words. Thank you very much.
the tune that closed the album, and it called Timba de la Buena. Timba is the latest rhythm that was invented in Cuba a few years ago, and they call it Timba. T-I-M-B-A, Timba. And this is the new Timba, but we really need your collaboration. I would love to see you all dancing here tonight, shaking your booty. Shake it, baby, shake it. Y dice así, ¡hey! Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila como quiera. Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila. La timba cubana se baila, se baila, se baila como quiera. Solo menea la cadera, menea la cintura, baila como quiera. Ando tocando timba de la buena, pa' que locos bailan. Hello, hello. One more time. Will Brown on guitar. Will Brown. Mike Tucker on the saxophone. Mike Tucker. Danny Feldman on percussion. Danny Feldman. Mark Walker on the drum. Mark Walker. Max Gurr on the bass. Max Gurr. Maxwell Hamer on the piano. Maxwell Hamer. Very soft, soft. Thank you. Before we finish, I would love to acknowledge and really appreciate from the bottom of our heart our executive producer of the album, Mr. Tim Ellis. Tim Ellis. Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for providing food in our family tables. Thank you so much. I don't know where you are, but we love you, man. We love you, Tim. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Tim is responsible for the creation and the whole process of the album, you know. And you know what? Without your help, we got the music, but we couldn't record it because we cannot afford it. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here tonight. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and please don't copy the album and spread with your friends. Tell them to buy it. No copies. Don't make copies. Buy it. And listen to that, because we really had a lot of fun doing this album. I really hope that everybody enjoy in the same way we did recording it. Have a good night. God bless you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Arturo Sandoval. Arturo Sandoval. Let's hear it for Arturo and the band.
get your collar pressed. Time to get yourself all dressed. Time to get your shiny dance shoes on, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax. All the kids are coming down just to dig the swinging sound. You can hear the band from miles away, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax. Here's a little well-known secret, sure as there's a sky above.
Nothing could be any sweeter
than dancing with the one you love. When life is like a sour note, here's a happy antidote. Come to where the party never ends, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax.
A very emotional moment for me. When I sold Steamers, I had figured this was the end of Steamers.
The day that I found out that Steamers is coming back and at this amazing place, Campus JAX, I was like the best Christmas gift.
When Terence Love from Steamers and JAX kind of combined to create these Steamers Jazz Nights, it just seemed like the most perfect thing to have happen. The whole musical community here is excited about that.
Seeing, wow, what a lovely place. It's got beautiful sound, light, video, everything, and the food was fabulous. And they were doing the thing right.
One of the things that I love most about Campus JAX is when the sound system and the stage is so beautiful, the best musicians in the world want to play there. I talk to musicians and I go, hey, you want to come down and play with me at Campus JAX? Campus JAX, yes.
Well, I've been all over the world and I've seen a lot of different musical environments. The talent here is so off the charts. I mean, it's hard for people that aren't from here.
Terence Love. Terence, you better be listening right now as you're driving back from Zion. Terence is returning from another one of his many trips he's had. What a life the man is living. So I hope you enjoy this, Terence, because this is going to be a spectacular night. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. We thank you for being here. So we've got a lot of things coming up that you don't want to miss. We've got next Thursday night, which is February the 1st, is Tony Guerrero bringing in a sextet he's calling the West Coast Sound. So you can imagine, hey, it's going to be the West Coast Sound. He's putting on his best, I don't know what, Chet Baker or something like that, and we're going to enjoy the night. Then the next on Sunday, we've got, that would be February the 4th, we've got the guys from the Irvine Barclay Theater are coming, and they will have fronting them that night, Leah Booth. So check that out. That's going to be a great night. And then the Thursday after that would be February the 8th, and the great LA jazz vocalist Judy Wexler will be here. So look forward to that. Those are this tonight, and then 2 Thursdays following. But tonight, back by popular demand, that's why you're here. That's why I'm here. For their third appearance here at Campus JAX, would you welcome Matt Johnson and his fine jet set.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Welcome to JAX. I am Matt Johnson. This is the new JETSET, and as advertised, we're going to be swinging our way through the Disney Songbook tonight, specifically from some of the most memorable animated classics. Now, before we get going, I am obligated to inform you that tonight's presentation is not authorized, affiliated with, or otherwise endorsed by the Walt Disney Company yet. But we've planned a magical evening anyway. So let's begin with a song from a groundbreaking movie of firsts. This was the very first Disney and Pixar collaboration. It was also the first feature-length animated movie in history that was 100% computer generated. From 1995's Toy Story, this is Randy Newman's You Got a Friend in Me. Thank you very much. Hey, if anybody's curious, the man who's responsible for all of our original arrangements tonight is at the piano. That's Chris Barron. Joining him on guitar is the always cool and swinging Miles Jensen. Yeah, he's swinging. Oh, to be young and swinging. And on the bass, he's the heartbeat of any band what am, including this one. He's the lowest. That's David Miller. Our next two songs come from a movie that was hastily produced to recoup losses from Pinocchio and Fantasia. And in order to do that, they employed several cost-cutting measures, including, for the first time since Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, they reverted back to using watercolor backgrounds, which ironically gave this movie its iconic storybook charm. At 64 minutes, it's the shortest of all Disney animated features, and yet it won the Academy Award for Best Original Score in a Motion Picture for the year 1941 from Dumbo. This is Casey Jr. All aboard. Thank you very much, Casey Jr. I told you there'd be swinging. In one of Dumbo's most tender scenes, Mr. Stork, voiced by Sterling Holloway, delivers a presage package to Mrs. Jumbo. Shortly thereafter, she finds herself in chains, having acted out against her trainers. Who could blame her? But when she's reunited with Dumbo, we hear actress Betty Noyes sing a lullaby by Frank Churchill and Ned Washington that went on to become the Academy Awards pick for Best Song in a Motion Picture in 1941. This is Baby Mine. Thank you very much. Sorry you had to watch that heartbreaking story twice there. And actually, we're only through to Tim there getting sad. Speaking of sad, sadly in 1965, this would be the final animated motion picture that Walt Disney would approve for production himself. It wasn't released until 1970, and it was voiced by the longest list of character actors of its day, including my favorite, Thurl Ravenscroft. Right? Thurl Ravenscroft shows up in this movie as the Russian bass-playing cat who utters the immortal words, "Groovy, cats, groovy." Did I mention it was produced in the 60s? Now, Thurl Ravenscroft, there's his picture right there. He may not be a household name, but those of us of a certain age would certainly recognize him as the voice of Tony the Tiger. And anyone on the planet would recognize the song, "You're a Mean One," Mr. Grinch, but he sang it much lower than that. And since this is obviously a cultured audience, many of you know that for almost 50 years, he was the voice of the world-famous Pageant of the Masters in Laguna Beach, California. What a wonderful institution that is, and he lended his voice to that so wonderfully. But as a founding member of the Mellow Men, look at those guys, sometimes working as a quartet, sometimes working as a quintet. They contributed to many Disney soundtracks, including Alice in Wonderland, Dumbo, Peter Pan, The Lady and the Tramp, Jungle Book. The Mellow Men actually sang, yo ho, the pirate's life for me. That's them singing that. And of course, they're immortalized as the famous singing busts in Disneyland's Haunted Mansion attraction. And the next time you go there, the one that's broken and laying on the side there, that's Thurl down there. So anyway, unfortunately, Thurl couldn't be with us tonight. But we're going to play this tune anyway, which is a big hit from the Aristocats. Keep an ear out for the delicate feline soft shoe break in the middle of this. This is Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. Miles Jensen. Swinging at the end there. Miles Jensen. Yeah, man. Let's continue with a song about a Disney villainess. This particular individual was so cruel and so evil that her name was actually a mashup of those two words. Think about it. This is the big hit from 1961's 101 Dalmatian. And here to sing it is a fabulous vocalist and even a better human being, and who is neither cruel nor evil. Please welcome to the stage our friend, Adrian De Leon.
Hello. Cruella de Vil, if she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to feel a sudden chill. Look out for Cruella de Vil. The curl of her lips, the ice in her stare. All innocent children had better beware. She is like a spider waiting for the kid. Cruella de Vil. Now listen. At first you think Cruella is the devil, and when the time has worn away the shock, you come to realize you've seen those kind of eyes watching you from underneath the rock. This vampire bat, this inhuman beast, she ought to be locked up and never released. The world with such a host of plays until Cruella de Vil.
the sugar barons and the cotton kings, rich people, poor people, all got dreams. Dreams do come true in New Orleans.
Thank you so much. Ooh, Matt's gonna let me talk now. Ooh. So that's one from one of my favorite movies. That's Princess and the Frog, in case y'all didn't know that. And I was the first time that I saw a Disney princess that looked like me on the big screen, y'all. So, yes, Tiana was Disney's first African-American animated lead princess role. Yes, yes. And more recently, they reimagined The Little Mermaid, casting Halle Bailey as its lead precocious princess, Ariel. Yes. And it inspired a whole new generation of kids who kind of look like me and made us feel like we were part of that world. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection is complete? Wouldn't you think I am the girl who has everything? Look at this stuff, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around her, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's-its and what's-its galore. Y'all want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking along on those, what do you call them? Feet, yes. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? I bet you on land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. I'm ready to know what the people know, asking my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above, wandering free? Wish I could be part of that world.
Adrian De Leon. Adrian. Adrian. One more round of applause. She's fantastic. And I think the boys did a pretty good job themselves. Way to go, guys. Hey, by a round of applause, how many are here at JAX for the very first time tonight? All right. Well, that's a pretty good number. Thank you very much for being with us. JAX is a great place. We love playing here. Although I got to tell you guys, I showed up tonight and I met the manager at the front door. The very first thing she says, "How's it feel to be a complete sellout?" Which I thought was kind of judgy, and I told her so. But then I had to apologize because apparently what she was telling me was tonight's show was sold out. So thanks everybody here coming out and supporting. No, honestly, we love playing here. Campus JAX produces music 6 nights a week, including jazz on Thursdays and sometimes Sundays. They're also fostering a whole community of up-and-coming artists with their Tuesday night singer-songwriter showcase. Another cool thing that makes it fun to be here is they do a live simulcast. Tonight we're being broadcast live over the interweb. Can't tell because it's dark in here, but there's about 6 different cameras here in the wings and a couple of long shots and 2 operators and a guy next door who's doing a live edit. And it goes out over the interweb, and it's not only is it live, but it's archived on the club's YouTube page, which is JAX Hideaway. So you can always do that. So for all of you watching at home, welcome. Glad that you tuned in, and we're looking forward to seeing you. But beyond that, this establishment, the restaurant side, is doing tremendous humanitarian outreach in the community. Since COVID, they have partnered with some homeless shelters and as well as groups that support shut-in seniors, and they provide meals. And since COVID, I think they're up to around 21,000 restaurant-level meals boxed and served to the community. And that makes us very proud to be a part of what they're doing here. During COVID, they set up a tent out there in the parking lot so they could continue to serve the community. Not only did they put a tent there, but they put a stage there. So the lucky few of us who had the opportunity could actually have a gig during COVID when there was 0 work. So they've earned our support. There used to be lots of clubs that played jazz in Orange County. I can't think of 2, and none of them looked and sounded this well. So keep coming out, everybody. Keep coming out and supporting the music here at JAX. And speaking of coming out, we're back on the calendar. June 13th, it's a Thursday night, June 13th. You can only, tickets are on sale, you can only get them online. So you could literally pull out your smart device right now. We'll wait. And you could buy tickets for June 30th. I know it's a ways off, so, you know, at least write yourself a note. Come on back and see us. Let's carry on, shall we? This song let me start over here. And I can make a really cool edit in the video. Released in 1968, this 25-minute featurette was an animated short based on chapters from a book by A.A. Milne called The House at Pooh Corner. In 1977, it was added as a segment to The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, written by the Sherman Brothers, or as Walt Disney referred to them, the Boys. This is our rendition of the main theme from Winnie the Pooh in the Blustery Day. And it has a little surprise packed in the middle. Stay tuned. I said there'd be a surprise in the middle. You think it was a drum solo, but really, there's a perfect example of how Chris can just take a lovely little melody and then in his twisted brain decide to put an Afro-Cuban dance break in the middle of it. And hope you enjoyed that. And they did, apparently. When asked the address to his home, Peter Pan pointed to the nighttime sky and said, "Second star to the right and straight on till morning." And that, of course, was the address to the magical land where kids never grow up. This is Chris Barron on Never Never Land. Chris Barron. Holy smoke. Yeah, man. Awesome. Awesome. This next song was inspired by my friend Tom Kubis. Tom Kubis is, there you go, he's got one fan. Too bad he's not here, he could have had a ride home. Tom Kubis is recognized as the world's most prolific composer for big band. In the old days, Steve Allen used to say, I've written 5,000 songs. Tom Kubis has 10,000 songs on his website for sale, and he's written more than that. And in the 1980s, we played in a band called the Jazz Miners out in New Orleans at Disneyland, went on the French Market stage. And before mashups were ever a thing, he wrote an arrangement on these two tunes. He took this bass line, this iconic bass line, some of you may recognize it as Benny Golson and Quincy Jones' Killer Joe. And he combined it with Hi Ho from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and Tom called it Killer Ho. And it's a sing-along. Way to go. Nice singing, everybody. Thanks for playing along. Hey, I mentioned earlier that this program was not authorized or affiliated with the Walt Disney Company, but many of you know that each one of us up here has had a relationship with a company to one degree or another. And in fact, many of our Disney friends, for the 2 previous times we've been here, many of our friends who are some of the most creative and talented musicians, actors, singers, dancers, choreographers, show directors, producers, managers, they've all come out. And tonight is no different. And I've joked that in the past that our talented friends are here and I'd like to introduce them to you, but I don't because they'd insist on coming up and doing 10 minutes each. And it's closer to the truth than you think. But tonight I'm going to break with tradition and I'm going to recognize a Disney performer who's here with us tonight, not just because he's a fan of this band. He's actually a super supporter of all the music that happens here at JAX, and he's a regular on Jazz Night. But the reason I'm going to recognize him is because he's been a performer at Disneyland for 54 years. His name's Jim Vash, and he's sitting right over there. Everybody clap for Jim. 54 years out at the park, bringing the magic. Now, there's some performers that play roles in the park that we just don't talk about because that kind of destroys the magic. So let's just say that Jim has an affinity for the movie Alice in Wonderland. And every time we've presented this show, he's very politely asked if we could do something from Alice in Wonderland. And we're going to honor your request tonight, Jim, while also keeping a promise to everyone who's returned to our show that we would present a new work every show. And so we're going to do that now. Listen, Jim, what I've learned is when it comes to Chris's arranging, you got to be careful what you wish for. I mean, you heard Winnie the Pooh, right? So you know what can happen. Chris described his vision for this song to the band. He told us, I kind of want to have this trippy, tumbling down a rabbit hole kind of vibe, which I think he pretty much accomplishes. But then I was thinking, anytime we play one of Chris's arrangements for the first time, it can pretty much sound like we're tripping down a hole. So then Chris he further described, then at the end, after everybody blows, we'll metaphorically climb out of the rabbit hole in rising minor thirds. Yeah. So listen, I'm not telling you this because I think it's interesting. I'm actually trying to remember how this arrangement goes. It's really challenging, but we're gonna honor our friend's wish with an arrangement that comes from a movie inspired by 2 books by Lewis Carroll, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and its sequel, Through the Looking Glass. This is a world premiere, ladies and gentlemen, so buckle up. This is our arrangement of the main title from the movie of the same name, Alice. Oh, you know what I was going to say? Okay, Alice in Wonderland. But there are very few Disney songs that have made it into the lexicon of the Great American Songbook and also become a popular jazz standard. I can only think of 2. Someday My Prince Will Come from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and this song, once again, Alice in Wonderland for our friend Jim Vash. Yeah, man. Don't clap now. Wait till you hear it. Alice in Wonderland. Was it good for you, Jim? Thanks, man. Thank you very much. This song comes from a movie adapted from a book written in 1894 by Rudyard Kipling. Phil Harris shows up to voice the lovable Baloo, and King Louie is voiced by Louis Prima, a character that's always in search of man's red fire. So please join me in welcoming back to the stage a singer who knows how to bring the fire. This is Adrian De Leon to sing I Want to Be Like You.
Take my time. Just kidding. Well, I'm the king of the swings, the jungle VIP. I reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I want to be a man cub and stroll right into town and be just like those other men. I'm tired of monkeying around. What who be do? I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see, it's true. Well, an ape like me can learn to be human too. Now, don't try to kid me, man, 'cause I made a deal with you. What I require is man's red fire to make my dreams come true. Come in the sacred man cub. Come on, clue me what to do. I need the power of man's red flower so I can be like you. What to be do? I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. To both of us, as it's true. Well, an ape like me can learn to be human too. I think I can do it. Come on. VIP. I reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub, stroll right into town and be just like those other men. I'm tired of monkeying around. Ooh-be-doo. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. It's true. Well, an ape like me can learn to be human too. Can learn to be. It was beautiful, and congratulations on such, wow, a legacy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, legacy. Us. Yes. Where's your blue pin? That's where I want to know.
Yeah, where's that?
Yeah, let's work on that, can we? Hey, Let's do that thing we did once, but different.
I have no idea what's going on.
The thing we did, but not the way.
But it's different.
It's different.
So if you start it, it's going to be different.
You know what I'm...
All right,
okay.
let's do that thing.
Okay, all right, listen.
Does anybody know what that thing is?
Okay, she's pretending she doesn't know, so I'm just going to remind everybody.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to tell them?
No.
Okay. Listen, we're going to do the ballad from Cinderella, but we're going to give it the "It's a Small World" treatment. Now you laugh, but do you know from the "It's a Small" treatment, it's a very common musical term.
Yes, it's a small world
it is. Yeah, it's a small world treatment. Listen,
there are no small treatments.
Everybody knows the attraction. It's a small world. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that it was one of 4 attractions that Walt Disney produced for the 1964 and 65 World's Fair in New York? Ooh. Right? Then he brought it into the park, changed the world forever. You hop in the boat, you hear that memorable Sherman Brothers melody over and over and over again. Right? But the cool thing is, as you travel from land to land, the groove changes, the dance changes. So we're going to do from 1950, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes, but we're going to hop in the boat, we're going to take it down to Brazil, and I'm going to start it, and it's going to go like this.
We made it. We made it. Now I know what we're doing.
You're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you get. Have faith in your dreams, and someday that rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing that dream that you wish will come. Dreams a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you gain. Have faith in your dreams, and someday that rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing that dream that you wish will come true.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, thank you so much. This next tune, we had the privilege and honor of performing it last time we were here during Dia de los Muertos. And It's from 2017's Coco. And I invite everyone here to perhaps remember someone they have loved and lost and celebrate right now. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I am with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
Adrian. So fabulous. Thank you, Adrian. Well, we have had so much fun performing this show the last couple of months, and we're also very excited about some upcoming performances this have. We're so grateful for the positive response that the show has gotten, and it just so happens that next month, the month of February, I think it's Wednesday night, the 21st, we're going to head out to Palm Springs and participate in the Modernism Week. I don't know if you're aware of Modernism Week, but it's a 10-day international gathering of people that celebrate all things mid-century modern. And they have lots of architectural tours, you know, like for important architectural homes and commercial buildings. They have lectures, panel discussions, some films and documentaries. They even have a vintage camper and trailer show. It's kind of cool. And of course, lots of special events and concerts in the beautiful Annenberg Theater inside the Palm Springs Museum of Art. And so we're excited for that. I recently saw a t-shirt that said, "I'm not old, I'm mid-century modern." And that's how I think of myself, actually. Yeah. And but the thing I like most about mid-century America was that post-war optimism that we all enjoyed. You know, that America's on the move and anything is possible if we work together attitude that we all shared. And growing up in Orange County, the thing that symbolized that optimism more than anything to me was Disneyland, USA. Yeah, even though most of the lands romanticized our nation's past, the fact that there was just one Tomorrowland and that promise for a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, there was hope for the future, right? You remember. So it's fitting that we wrap up our time tonight with a song originally sung by Cliff Edwards. He also performed under the name Ukulele Ike, and he was the original voice of Jiminy Cricket. Now, Walt Disney won many awards during his career, but this song was the first Disney song that brought him the Academy Award for Best Song in a Motion Picture of the Year. It was 1941, and it's gone on to become synonymous with the Walt Disney Company because it represents Walt's own personal optimism for the future and hopeful wish for all mankind. We've had a ball playing for you tonight. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. This is Chris and Miles going to get us started on this tune to wrap things up. Thank you. That's our show, folks. Thanks for joining us this evening. I want to thank everybody here at Campus JAX. Thank you. Thank our friends Tim Ellis, Jack Jasper, Lauren Kelly. That's Mike back at the soundboard tonight. John and Tom are running the simulcast. And the new Jet Set, Chris Barron, Miles Jensen, David Miller. Adrian De Leon, come on up, baby. Come on up. I'm Matt Johnson. We've had a ball. We look forward to seeing you June 13th. Thank you very much.
when it becomes a reality.